Chapter 3, verse 10.
Welcome.
Job.
Welcome.
Welcome.
All right.
Chapter 3, verse 10.
Should we sum up what we've read already? We are reading Job, which is very crazy because as we're reading this, we come upon a part, which we never read this book before, obviously, this book of Job. So, during, his whole suffering and everything, he wasn't talking or saying anything to anybody. And then after 7 days and 7 nights of all of that, he finally starts to talk, and then what he says is like crazy.
Listen. He's a good man. And then, kept thinking his sons was doing something, so he prayed for them every morning. And then these angels came down and said, listen, something's going on. He's over here taking stuff, your oxen, everything. Job flipped out and shaved his head, ripped off his clothes, and told the Lord, please just take everything. And then he just went silent. And his homies came, Eli, Terminite, Bildad, Shuhite, Zufar, Nehemiahite. And they said, oh, we can't let you suffer, man. We're going to rip off our clothes too. They love their hair. They didn't shave it. So they sat there with him. For how long?
7 days, 7 nights.
Silently. They was probably playing on their phone or something. Back in the day, they didn't have no phones. So they was probably playing tic-tac-toe in the sand. And then he decided to speak. And this is what he said. I'm going to layman it down because this dude snapped off. You might need a second part, but
no. Should we start for this part? Okay.
So
he's been acting crazy already. Okay, he's been talking about he's basically cursing the day of his birth. Okay. So we're gonna start from Job chapter 3, verse 10. For it did not shut the door of the womb of me to hide trouble from my eyes. Why did I not perish at birth and die as I came from the womb?
Lord, why didn't you make her womb poisoned and kill me before I was even able to be born? Read on.
Why were there needs to receive me and breasts that I might be nursed?
Why did you give her good breasts to provide me good milk and continue to condition my body?
For now I would be lying down in peace. I would be asleep and at rest with kings and rulers of the earth who built from themselves places not lying in ruins, with princes who had gold, who filled their homes with silver. Or why I was not hidden away in the ground like a stillborn child.
Period. Just let me be stillborn.
Like an infant who never saw the light of day. There are wicked ceases from turmoil, and there were weary are at rest. Captives also enjoy their ease. They no longer hear the slave driven shout. Drivers shout. Slave for drivers shout. Captives also enjoy their ease. They no longer hear the slave drivers shout. Okay. The small and the great are there, and the slaves are freed from their owners. Why is light given to those in misery, and life to the bitter of soul?
Why did they give me life? I don't even want it.
For those who long for death and does not come, who search for it more than from hidden treasures, who are filled with gladness and rejoice when they reach the grave. Why is life given to a man whose way is hidden, whose God is hedged in? From sighting has become my daily food. My groans pour out like water. What I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. I have no peace, no quietness. I have no rest, but only turmoil.
Lord, I didn't want to be here. I hate it here. That's what he said.
People did. I mean, he just. I mean, you heard all of that, and that wasn't even all of it. Okay, to not talk for 7 days, 7 nights, and then is what you say. Jeez, and to just curse your own soul, basically.
Cursed.
Is wow.
Yeah, he just wanted a black day. Please do not see this day. He was born on February 29th. He cursed the day. He hoped everyone forgot that day, and he wanted it taken away. And now, leap year's here. Yeah. It's in the Bible. Leap year. Get us out of there.
It's here.